Have you ever noticed that sometimes the people who complain the loudest are the ones doing the least work? It's a funny thing about life, isn't it? This reminds me of a timeless story, one that really makes you think about perspective, hard work, and the noise we choose to make. Imagine a muddy country road, the kind where every step feels like a struggle. On this road, a pair of strong, steady oxen are pulling a wagon. This isn't just any wagon. It's loaded to the brim, heavy and cumbersome. The mud is deep and it clings to the wheels, making the journey incredibly difficult. The oxen dig their hooves into the earth, their muscles straining with every single pull. They are using all their might, focused entirely on the task of moving this heavy load forward. But here's the thing, they don't say a word. There's no groaning, no moaning, just the quiet, powerful effort of hard work. They are the engine of this whole operation, the true source of its movement. Now, let's talk about the wheels of the wagon. Compared to the immense effort of the oxen, the wheels have a much simpler job. Yes, they have to turn, and yes, the mud makes it a bit harder, but their role is to support and roll. They aren't pulling the entire weight of the cargo. Yet from the moment the journey began, the wheels have been making a racket. With every single rotation, they creak, they squeal, and they groan. It's a constant piercing symphony of complaint. Creak, groan, squeal. It's so loud that it echoes down the quiet country road. For the poor oxen, this noise is more than just an annoyance. They're already pouring every ounce of their energy into pulling the wagon through the thick, sticky mud. Their ears are filled with the relentless, loud complaining of the wheels. Think about it. You're doing the heaviest lifting of your life, and all you can hear is someone else whining about their part of the job. It makes the already difficult task feel almost unbearable. The noise doesn't just distract them. It adds a layer of mental and emotional exhaustion to their physical strain. It's like trying to solve a complex puzzle while someone is blowing a whistle right next to your ear. Finally, after what feels like an eternity of this racket, one of the oxen can't take it anymore. He turns his head back, his patience completely worn thin, and bellows at the noisy wheels. Silence. He cries, his voice tired but firm. What on earth do you wheels have to complain about so loudly? We are the ones pulling all this weight, not you. We are doing all the hard work, and we are doing it in silence. You have the easy part, yet you fill the air with your complaints. The wheels, of course, have no good answer. They just fall silent, perhaps for the first time realizing the truth in the ox's words. The story ends with a simple, powerful moral. They complain most who suffer least. Isn't that something we see all the time? In our workplaces, in our families, even in our communities. You have the oxen, the people who quietly shoulder the biggest responsibilities. They show up every day, do the heavy lifting, solve the tough problems, and they do it without seeking attention or sympathy. They understand that the work needs to be done, and they just get on with it. Their focus is on the goal, not on the struggle. These are the silent heroes, the dependable pillars that hold everything up. And then you have the wheels. These are the people whose contribution might be smaller, or whose burden is lighter, but their complaints are the loudest. They might magnify minor inconveniences into major crises. They focus on the friction, the small discomforts, and they make sure everyone knows about their suffering. While the oxen are pulling the weight of the world, the wheels are complaining about a little squeak. This story is a brilliant metaphor for attitude. The oxen and the wheels face the same journey, the same muddy road. But their responses are worlds apart. The oxen embody resilience, fortitude, and a quiet dignity in their labor. They understand that complaining doesn't move the wagon forward. Action does. The wheels, on the other hand, represent a mindset of victimhood and negativity. They expend their energy on making noise rather than on contributing to a smoother journey. It makes you wonder, which one are you in your own life? When faced with a challenge, are you an ox or are you a wheel? Do you focus on the work and push through with quiet determination, or do you focus on the discomfort and broadcast your complaints to the world? It's a question worth asking ourselves. Because sometimes the noise we make says more about our character than the work we do, and it's also a lesson in empathy. When we hear someone complaining, it's worth taking the moment to consider the source. Are they truly carrying the heaviest load, or are they just a squeaky wheel? And for those who are the silent oxen, perhaps we should offer them our appreciation and support, because they are the ones who truly keep the wagon moving for all of us. The story teaches us to value silent strength and to be wary of loud, empty complaints. It's a call to be more like the oxen, strong, patient, and focused on moving forward, no matter how muddy the road gets. Thanks so much for watching and thinking about this with me today. If this story resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more content that makes you think. See you in the next video.